Please stand for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What's up, Hawks? Welcome back to another episode of HNN. I'm your host, Presley. Today is November 19th, 2025, and these are your morning announcements. Today, the Spanish Honor Society is hosting their first annual futsal tournament during tutorial and lunch, with the championship game being held tomorrow during tutorial, followed by the exciting Teachers vs. SHS board exhibition match. Tickets for the Teachers vs. board match are $1 for pre-sale and $2 at the door, so be sure to come out and be part of the fun. Attention seniors, the LHHS school counselors are hosting another workshop Wednesday during tutorial in the Career Center. Seniors can use this time to work on their college applications, financial aid applications, and receive support from the LHHS school counselors as necessary. So stop on by and take advantage of this wonderful resource. Attention all teachers, the grading window for the progress reports is now open. Please remember you must submit grades for all students with a D or F before the end of today. And do not forget all grades must include a mark for citizenship and work habits. And any student receiving a D, F, or a U in citizenship must include at least one comment. And tomorrow during tutorial, the LHHS yearbook staff will be taking club photos in the pit. If you're part of a club and want to be included in this year's yearbook, make sure to be there. And if you have any questions, stop by and see Miss Angel in the yearbook office. Now let's send off to Sebastian to see your thoughts on the new Stranger Things.
Hey Ox, today we are going to be seeing what your predictions are for Stranger Things since it's getting released Thanksgiving break. So we'll see what you think. Okay, who am I here with?
Asher. Anakin?
Callista.
And are you hyped for Stranger Things 5?
Of course. Insanely.
I guess so.
She has not watched it, guys. She has not watched it. Anyways, what are your predictions? What do you think is gonna happen?
I think it's gonna go into like final boss like type of stuff, like with Vecna and all that. And then Will is technically Vecna, you know, like.
Okay, who are we here with?
Isabella. I am. I'm really excited. I think one character will die, or at least be heavily injured, and that is Will Byers.
Okay, who are we here with?
Kirsten Neubauer. Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, guys, she's really hyped. Anyways, what are your predictions?
I predict that Ted Wheeler will die. And also that Mike and Eleven are gonna break up.
Okay, who am I here with?
Natalia.
Isabella.
I'm so hyped. Well, since the last season, it's gonna end with a boom, so I think they're gonna up practical effects. They're gonna add maybe 2 new characters. There could be a new couple, maybe.
Okay, who are we here with?
Riley Husson.
And are you hyped for Stranger Things 5?
Oh yeah, you bet. Honestly, I think that I'm pretty sure they're gonna like talk about the.
Oh, the Mind Flayer?
Yeah, the Mind Flayer. They're gonna like explain basically like why the Mind Flayer is like how it is. Yeah, and it's kind of always been in the Upside Down, and it's just been like, oh, okay, cool. There's that giant thing there, but they've never really explained it. And because this is last season, I'm sure they're gonna like explain that, and I'm really hyped for that.
I think the Duffer Brothers said they're gonna have to explain the Upside Down and why it exists. I'm like,
I predict that Will gets powers.
oh, that's literally my. Guys, she stole my prediction. I literally said Will's gonna get powers, but what do you mean by powers? Like maybe my idea is different than yours.
Like the powers come from the Mind Flayer, so I don't know, something like that. But I don't think, like, some people say it's like flame, fire magic. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, one of the main characters, definitely. Maybe Max or Will or Mike.
You know, honestly, I feel like Eleven is probably gonna use her powers too much, and she might end up dying at the end.
You know.
I mean, if you guys watch the trailer, he's kind of being controlled by Vecna, so let's be realistic, bro is cooked.
He is very cooked.
Vecna says William, and if you use someone's full name, you know they're cooked, bro. They are cooked. Yeah, you know. What do you think, Asher?
Steve's gonna die.
Why do you think that?
He's gonna die.
That doesn't tell me anything.
That does.
But also, Steve was not in the trailer, so my predictions are Steve's gonna. I don't know. His screen time was not good. He might die, but like we'll see.
Yeah, honestly, I think Dustin's not gonna end up making it. Yeah, I feel like that might be a plot twist where he actually ends up getting attacked by a demodog, and then like, boom.
Or like maybe he sacrifices himself. I don't know. Wow, those were some crazy predictions. My predictions are that Will's gonna have powers, and he's gonna fight Vecna. And well, overall, I'm pretty excited. So it's gonna be epic. Anyways, sending it back to the studio.
Thank you, Sebastian. Now let's send it off to Chloe with sports.
Thank you, Presley. Today, our girls' tennis team will compete in the CIF Championships at the Claremont Country Club, where they'll be serving more aces than a crooked blackjack dealer, am I right? And we want to wish the girls' tennis team a safe, memorable, and ultimately victorious trip as they finish this historic season hawk strong. If any boys are interested in playing golf this year, there will be a mandatory meeting this Thursday in room 306 during tutorial, and we hope to see you there. And this Saturday, junior Micah Hawley and the girls' cross-country team will race in their CIF finals at Mount Sac. The first race is scheduled to start at 8 a.m. and you don't want to miss out on this historic day. And attention, all senior football players, Coach Gonjo would like to remind you to clean out your football lockers before Thanksgiving break. Anything remaining in the lockers after break will be removed for you. Now let's send it back to Presley.
Thank you, Chloe, and thank you guys for watching today's episode of HNN. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, go Hawks.